What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to play the EBO4 Sabo deck. I'm going to run through all the cards right now. If you don't want to know what the cards do and just want to watch gameplay, then you probably want to skip forward. But this is the boring part. Okay, so your leader, Sabo. If you have 4 more life cards, give this leader minus 1000 power. So you kind of want to take life early on so you don't have that minus 1000 power. And then also if you have a Don, if you have a character with a cost of 8 or more, your leader and all your characters gain 1000 power, which is very good, and your cards will play into that. You got 3 1 costs. This one you could only do a cost of 3 or more. This one's good for like trashing cards, and you can only look at 3. And also only pick a Revolutionary Army card. This one you could also only pick a Revolutionary Army card, but you also look at the top 5 cards. So if I were to pick like a favorite, I'd probably say the Bello Betty one. But the Koala one's very good too because it trashes the cards, and that will play into a card later on that I will talk about because you want to start trashing cards. Next card is this Koala. It's in Japanese. I'll have to go to the simulator to actually read it for you. But if your leader has Revolutionary Army type, this character gains +4 cost, which plays into this because if you have a character with 8 cost or more, all your characters gain 1000 power. So you kind of want to like play this character a lot, as well as this Morley, because they're going to be 8 costs and they're going to activate this ability right here. Also, this card's really good because if it is KO'd, play up to 1 character with a cost of 6 or less with Revolutionary Army type from your hand of trash, which is really good because it's like they never want to kill it, and you just always have a character with 6000 power on your board every single turn, which is really good. Let me go back. Okay, so the Morty. This is a counter for 2000. You can just play it normally, but it's normally like more of a trash card and just a counter card. Then we got 3 different blocker Sabos. This one gains blocker and +4 costs, which is good. But then also on play, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, which isn't really good. You kind of want to play this when you have like no life. And if you were wondering, if you play that Koala and she gets KO'd and you want to then play the Sabo card, it will still activate that minus, you'll still get rid of your life even though you're playing it from your trash or whatever. That's just one thing that I didn't know until I actually did it, and I was like, what the heck. Okay, next blocker is the 6 Sabo. If you have 15 or more cards in trash, give this card in your hand -3 cost, which is really good, and that's why you want to start trashing cards. With that Koala and as well as your event, I'll just read off the event right now. You may trash 1 card from your hand. We have the top 3 cards, so you have a lot of search cards, so you can always just have the cards that you want. It is pretty important to get this one early on, so I usually take a mulligan if I don't find it, and usually maybe I'll use like a Bello Betty to try and find just this card because I like having it. Then this card right here is pretty good. It's on play, set the power to one of your opponent's characters to 0. So that's going to be very good if they have like a blocker. Just set it to 0. Now they can't block with it, or it's just going to die right away. Yeah, also if they have like a character with like 12,000 health or something, instantly just change it to 0, and then you can like attack with some characters that you've never attacked with, like the Bello Betty, and it's like 2000 versus is 0, and they're gonna have to play a bunch of counters to prevent that, and it's just gonna be very annoying for them. So it's just basically like an insta kill if it is rested already or if it's a blocker. And there's this Monkey D Dragon card. You may place 3 Revolutionary Army types from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order, and then also if your leader is Revolutionary Army type, play 1 card with the cost of 6 or less from your trash. So that's a pretty good card. You could play him and then also have a blocker, and yeah, it does remove cards from your trash, which is bad for the Sabo right here. But yeah, but you can still use that, and then you can play him anyways. That's just the ability is if you have 15 or more, it has -3 cost. So yeah, anyways, there's this card, which is a cost Monkey D Dragon. It has Rush, and also give up 2 Rested Dawn to your leader or one of your characters, and you can't like intertwine them. Like it has to be 2 Rested Dawn to either a character or a leader. You can do 1 to a character and 1 to a leader. Then you have Stussy. On play, you may trash one of your characters. So you have to trash one of the characters on your board. So just keep that in mind. Like you have a 1 cost. That's normally when you want to do it if you have like other cards that are good on your board, and it just really won't be worth it because you're killing one of your characters. But then, yeah, you get a KO to one of your opponent's characters, which can be really good late game. And finally is the Hair Removal Fist. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains 2,000 power during this battle. And if you have a Revolutionary Army type character with a cost of 8 or more, which you probably will always have, also gains 2,000 more power. So that's 4,000 power. So it's a 4,000 counter. It's really good. It also does have a trigger. Normally you don't really use that. It's more of like you want to save it for late game when they hit you real hard and you want to counter it, or you want to save one of your blockers from dying. So yeah, that is all the cards, and then we'll go into some gameplay. Alright, what's up guys? I got a match right here, and we're going to play against Jewelry Bunny. Okay, so this is my starting hand. It is pretty good, to be honest. So I think I'm actually going to keep this. Hopefully I get the stage with one of these cards right here, and I do. So the Bellow Betty allows you to look for top 5 cards, and you can add that, and then I'm actually going to also play the stage, and use this stage, which is actually you have to trash a card, and probably one of these 1 cost is good enough. And I think I'm going to grab this Sabo right here because it's really good. Normally you just want to take the attacks early on, so you don't have that minus 1,000 health. So I'm just going to take that and not use any of my counters. Okay, so now I have 4, and I think this Koala is always good to play. Turn like this, because if you could just fill your board with a bunch of these, they just don't know what to do, and you're just attacking a bunch. I actually did play a match before this, and I won by doing that, but I had my camera covering the card, so yeah, I did delete that one, and hopefully I win this one too. I think I'm gonna pick this one, that Monkey D Dragon, so I could just fill up my board. Can't attack him though because I did use all my Dawn, so I'm gonna have to end my turn because that's only a 4,000, and that's what sucks, but it's okay. I don't even think I've ever played against this Jewelry Bunny Egghead. So I don't know much, but it looks like it has a lot of blockers. I will be able to use up all those blockers though. Gonna take that again. And now I don't have the thing. The minus 1,000. So I got 6 down here. I could play a blocker if I want. Or I could play another Koala. I think I'm gonna play one of the blockers. And I'm also gonna use this and get rid of one of my cards. And then I could draw a card. I can't do that one actually because it is not a Revolutionary Army card. So either one of these cards, probably that, but I'm probably gonna trash it anyways. Sometimes you don't find the cards that you're looking for. I'm probably looking for a Rush. I did use all my Dawn with that 6 cost, but I could actually do this. Wow! One of my characters a +2 cost, and then I could also give it to that, and now attack. Yes, I'm plotting something sinister. So when you have a turn where you only have 6 Dawn, it's actually fine to play this character as you just saw because you activate it, and then you can give a Dawn to your Sabo, which then also activates his ability to give +1,000 to everything, which is really cool. So he's just taking these. He's just not even using his blockers. Can't do anything else, so we're gonna end the turn. So think about what I want to do next turn. I could play 2 of these. So then I just fill up my board. Then they go weapons annoying. But yeah, then I fill up my board and just go crazy in them. Or I can also play the monkey dragon. But do I have 3 revolutionary? Yes, I do. But then I'll have to play that, which then will take one of my lives, so that's not good. Is he attacking or what? He's gonna attack my koala. Do I have a revolutionary army card in my hand? Yes, I do. But it's not a good one, so maybe we want to trash one. So then we do have a good one. But I'm gonna block that. Okay, so now we have 8. I think I'm gonna do the play that I was thinking about. Deploying these 2 characters here. We will then put a card in my trash. We can do this, and then we could play it next turn. With this monkey D dragon, we could place him. That's the only card I could pick. And then give him that. And then attack. And he's just tanking this. What's this card do? If you have 2 or less life, draw 2 cards and trash 1 from your hand. So that didn't do anything for him. Just not wanting to use any blockers, so kind of weird. He's plotting something. Don't want to attack with him, probably. I'm gonna save my life as much as I can. Another blocker. Adding more life. That's why I was taking his life, so he can play this and add to his life. That's why yellow's annoying, but that's okay. Because all these are going to be 6,000, so all I have to do is attack, then he's going to have to block and also use a card to block it too. He just plays a 2,000 blocker from his hand or counter. That's 8,000. That's 8,000. I'll have to use this of 1,000, but I only have a 2,000 in my hand, which is sad. Probably just gonna have to take it then. There's my 1,000. But now he has a plus 3,000. It's one of his cards. That one. Which we could kill next turn with the Bellow Betty. I mean, it's fine. If he kills that, don't really have to block it. I can block it, but 6 cost or less revolutionary army, so I could just place Sabo. Oops. Now he's probably confused. Okay, so now I don't really need to place him. I think I'm gonna save 2 Dawn for these 2 Waxing Fists just to bail myself out. I could do a rush if I really need to. Let's see what we get from this. That could be good too. What do I want to get rid of? That is a counter, but it's only 1,000. Do that. See what we get. I guess another one of those. Alright, alright. So, no matter what, we want to add 1,000 to him. And I think we're just going to have to distribute everything. Unless we want to put down another blocker. Let's first attack with this. To the 0 cost. Blocks him. Actually a pretty good block, to be honest. So, do I want to wipe his board, or do I want to go... Because he just add life. He probably does have a lot of counters. So, that's 6,000. That's 6,000. Can make it 8,000. Or should I do 9,000? Because 9,000, then he has to use 2 2,000s. That's just a lot. So, That's what it does. He could also block with one of his other blockers. I'm also in a predicament because this you have 1 or 2 rested down to your leader, but I don't have any rested down, and I can't play this character. You could place him. I mean, it's for free, so might as well. Gonna do that for the blocking. What did he do there? He just countered it with the thing. Okay. Make that a 7,000. 8,000. Probably do this. If we kill this, then we could probably attack with one of our blockers, though, too. But nope, he has more counters, and he's just really wanting this card really bad. Oh, I should have used that, guys. That's what you guys can learn from right there. Because that's why I played that Garp, so I could give him a Don, but we'll see what he does. If he has blocking, then that's really annoying. He's thinking really hard. So he does. Yeah, that's annoying because I had this and I did that for that. That's so annoying. What? I could kill him if we wanted to. But, should we? I mean, we do have a lot of counters and stuff. We could kill her and her. And then he'll have 3 characters that he can attack with. So I really don't want to do that. But I think we should still probably kill her. Okay, finally, he's rid of her. Then we have the 2 done for the 2 waxing fist. And we'll see what he can do. Because that's 4,000, 4,000, and then we have 2,000 there too, 2,000 there too, so we have essentially 16,000 damage that we could block. And he only has 3 cards in his hand, so what can he do? Plays a blocker. And plays another card. Okay, I guess he had a really good hand. So that's when I would want to have that one card that sets the health to 0. So I could just get rid of one of these blockers at least. Or just KO one of them with that one other card that I have the 9 cost. Just don't have it in my hand, so I can't show you. So he's doing 9,000. Who's he doing it to? My blocker? Or my face? Okay, he does that to my face. That'd be at 8,000. I can use a waxing fist. But then he can attack with his blockers. Would that be good for him though? I don't think so. Let's see if he attacks with his blockers at all. He does have a lot. He has 1 card in his hand. So I can essentially go all to his face. And that can be good to play if he only had 1 blocker. I'm tempted to play this and then just have 3 blockers. I think I'm going to do that. I could have also looked for the Rush Monkey D Dragon, but I think 3 blockers will help me survive. Want to keep 1. Okay, so this is 6,000. Don't know what he has in his hand, but this could kill all of them. Could do it to that if he wanted to. So I'd have to make them all 7,000. Just add 1 down to each. Yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do for him. To actually just tank these. He has blockers, so it's not like I win here. Can't go all in. I'm probably gonna use this to hopefully get more blocking. No, can't do that one. Okay, so if I attack with these, it might get rid of his blockers. I don't really have it in his hand though. And his 3 blockers will just be really good, so I think I'm not gonna do anything else. Did I still have the action for these? Did I not use those? I thought I used all of them. Okay, so we're just gonna end our turn there. Gets the life somehow. One of his characters. Is that him? Yeah. It's an annoying card. He's OP. Takes it away as one of his life. What is he plotting for the plus 3,000? What will that do for him? Because I have 3 blockers. He's gonna do that. Okay. We can block that. Do I have 1,000? No, I don't, but still. Block that. Do I want to let one of these guys go and keep my waxing fist? He has 2 blockers. I don't think I do. I could also just take the life. But then he can attack with these 2 characters, but I still have 2 blockers. What if it's a Goldie Roger? I don't know. Very intense match. Very, very intense. We have a lot of attacks we could do next turn. A lot of attacks. First, gonna start off with that. And then I think I'm gonna attack with just each one of these. Or at least start with the first 2, and then play him. So then I have the rest of done. I could go all to my leader. Okay, he does that. He gets rid of him. My leader's gonna be a very heavy hitter. A very, very heavy hitter. I mean, if somehow he attacks us, I will keep on. I'll be so surprised if he could survive this. No way he can. No way he can. There is no way. And there it is. And hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay. That was very intense. And, yep, have a good one. Leave a like and subscribe.